How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. What is going on, everybody?
Another day, another podcast. We're going to have today our review of Hell in a Cell, our review of Raw and SmackDown. But first, let's start off with some, I guess breaking news, dude, because I'm just looking at this right now. It looks like Rey Mysterio is coming to WWE. It looks like he signed a contract.
Wait, what?
It looks like Rey Mysterio signed a contract. According to the PW Insider, they've been able to confirm that Rey Mysterio and WWE have officially signed a new deal. Mysterio has signed for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to work something closer to about 18 months, but WWE was like, no, and they insisted on 2 years, so that's what they got. But there is a clause in his contract that would allow him to give notice at 18 months. So
if he wants to continue?
Yeah. So there's also that in the contract. So it looks like his contract is pretty much immediately. So
he's going to show up anytime.
I would say he's going to show up anytime. I would say, you got 2 weeks until the Australian pay-per-view. Might as well just kind of give him something to do. Well, you could wait, or you could just give him something to do.
Dude, how much is a contract for? You know, Rey Mysterio is a big star now.
Yeah.
That's some good
I don't know. It doesn't say the money. But I'm assuming it's gonna be for a lot of money and for 2 years. That should be good enough for Mysterio. That should be good for the fans.
He's already in his 40s.
Yeah, he is.
But he moves like he was. He hasn't missed a step at all.
Well, when we saw him in Royal Rumble, I felt like the dude looks like in probably the best shape he's ever looked in his entire life. Yeah, or at least in the last 15 years.
He's thicker, he's bigger, but he's still agile and everything.
Yeah.
So it was and then he just wrestled in All In.
All In. Yeah. It's exciting. It's exciting to see Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's kind of, us being Hispanic, I guess Rey Mysterio's always been one of our favorites.
He's my idol. No,
he's my idol.
That's probably the only wrestler my mom knows.
Yeah. That's true, man. That's
or Eddie
true.
Guerrero
Eddie Guerrero.
It.
Yeah, that's true.
It.
I remember when we would go to the swap meet. And we would get Rey Mysterio masks, and my parents would know who Rey Mysterio was. Everybody else, I was like, they wouldn't know. Got to a point where they started to know who The Rock was, because I guess The Rock just kind of became a mega star.
Super duper famous.
Yeah, but Rey Mysterio. Any matches that you would like to see Rey Mysterio in? I think it opens up to some great matches.
Yes, AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Daniel Bryan would be a good wrestling match. Cien Almas would be a good wrestling match.
And I think that's who they're going to pair him up with first, if you want to be honest with you, with Cien Almas. I do agree with your things. Unfortunately, most of the matches that I want to see him would be a babyface versus babyface. Yeah. Because I want to see him against Balor. I want to see him against Bryan. I want to see him against AJ. I want to see him against Rollins. I want to see him against those type of people. So I don't know how many heels there are that I would like to see him against. Samoa Joe.
That would be good.
Comes to mind. Who else? What other heel comes to mind? That he hasn't faced. He's faced like guys like The Miz already. But like another heel. Besides Cien Almas. We mentioned Cien Almas, which I think will be his first feud back, I'm assuming.
And that would be a great feud.
Yeah.
I know we'll go into it, but Cien Almas is good, man.
Yeah, he is.
This match that he had with AJ was awesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
You see, I can't think of anybody. Because he's wrestled guys like this. He's wrestled Orton.
Dolph Ziggler.
He's wrestled those guys.
It's because most heels are like veterans.
I guess you could say Owens.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe. But not like a match that we want, like we know would be you know what I mean? I guess because of the wrestling styles that we're trying to probably pair up.
Yeah,
and that's why we know it would be a lot of chemistry. It would be actually a very good match because there would be a lot of moving. You know what I mean?
I can see Sami Zayn when he comes back.
When he comes back.
I can see a guy like that.
Dude, I can't.
I can't think of many heels. Like I said, I can think of plenty of faces for him to face, but not many heels. So that should be interesting.
Yeah, because we I would say McIntyre, but he's like, I don't know. I feel like it's too much. It's too big. Like
not McIntyre.
It's kind of like when he faced like the Big Show.
The Big Show, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kind of
like that. Yeah. So you can tell that this guy can talk. Just whoop his ass right away. But how can I put it? Kind of like when he did Big Show. The Big Show was so big, right? He could have just grabbed him.
Yeah, like I don't even want to see him against Strowman either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
dude?
No. Like I don't want to. It makes no sense. But I would like to.
Yeah,
see him
there actually isn't any any heels. I would
not many heels. Like I said, I think the first guy they're gonna, which is why I think they're gonna bring him in first with Cien Almas. Actually, when is SmackDown 1000?
I think it's in October.
SmackDown. Let me Google real quick. 1000. Is it in October? That would be a great time to bring him in. But when the hell is this date? How about that?
What brand do you think they're gonna throw him in?
October 16th will be SmackDown 1000. What brand? Who needs more faces? I guess. I don't know what brand I would throw him in.
Because Raw technically is the dominant brand, right?
Yeah, but it's being run, like I said, we were talking about this a couple of weeks. It's being run by 6 guys. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like what? I mean, we haven't even seen Balor for a while. At least I don't even feel like
Balor.
We saw. You know, it's because they don't know what to. It's just they're literally building that brand with 6 guys. All those 6 guys hold the major titles. We've talked about that before.
We already talked about it. I think we talked about it last week, actually.
Yeah. So I don't even think I would put him on SmackDown. Oh, on Raw. You know who he can feud with? Shinsuke.
Ooh, yeah.
For the U.S. title. That would be great, too.
That is good.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good one.
Yep. Feuding with Shinsuke would be good. I can't believe I missed his name. I had to go through like a list. Yeah, so I will put him on SmackDown. If you want to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think Shinsuke is probably the only one. Because Shinsuke doesn't really have a heel. I mean, anybody right now. They just threw him with Rusev this past weekend, but that was just like literally out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
That was just for English to
turn heel.
To turn heel. No. Yeah, Shinsuke probably.
Shinsuke. I think.
And Shinsuke is fast enough. I think it would actually be a good match.
Yeah, I think so too. So I am excited. Like I said, I mean, it's coming from PW Insider. Most of the time, because I don't even want to say 100% of the time, they're pretty reliable. I know they're pretty reliable. And I googled Rey Mysterio. Let me see, Rey Mysterio today because I was like, I need to make sure this is correct. And he put something cage side seats. There's a bunch of Upbox. There's a bunch of sites that are running with that story that he signed the contract. CBS Sports. Even CBS Sports is running with it. There's a ton of sites now that are running with the news that Rey Mysterio has agreed. Bleacher Report.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a big one too. Bleacher Report. So I'm assuming, agrees to contract after months of speculation. Yeah, it's a done deal, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just say it's a done deal.
Congratulations to Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of reading where they can put him. I guess they're saying that the Super Showdown might be a little bit too soon. I'm thinking him coming back on SmackDown 1000, but again, that's another month from now. And they only signed him for 2 years.
Yeah, they already signed him automatically.
Yeah, and they already signed for 2 years, and that to me that doesn't make any sense for him to waste a month. You know what I mean? But moving on to other news, so Rey Mysterio's back, so that's great. Moving on to other news, so we saw this past Monday that The Undertaker is going to have Kane in his corner.
Mayor
Kane, you did text me about this, and I read a couple of things. I was like, okay, so why are they gonna have him? Isn't he a mayor and all that stuff?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Apparently, WWE will be donating $100,000 to the Knox County, Tennessee, for Kane's appearance. Well, no, I think it's good.
And they're paying him.
They're paying him obviously
either way
to get there, but they're also going to be donating $100,000 to the Knoxville Public Safety Foundation.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I mean,
so they're doing this for charity.
Yes and yeah. I think in a way it's like saying, hey, you know what? We'll donate some money if you let us borrow your mayor for a night. We're gonna fly him to Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? And we'll donate you guys some money. If I was like the people of Knox County, I'd be like, hey, you know what, WWE? Just go a little bit up, man. Give us $200,000.
Yeah, at least two.
Give us $200,000. But you know what? It's fine. $100,000 is a lot of money. So that works. But I guess that makes more sense. Cause I remember we were talking. Yeah, we were texting about it, and I was like, I was like, damn, does he have like mayor stuff to be doing?
How about let's talk about the promo Undertaker did? I didn't like it.
No, you didn't like it. I remember you texting me that you didn't like it. I thought it was okay.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just over the whole Triple H and Undertaker thing. I think
we spoke about this last week too.
Yeah.
We did speak about this last week.
Yeah, we're all like, now the Undertaker's gonna be there on Monday.
No, dude, they're over pushing it.
For what, man? Like, I at first I was like, why? Why is Kane there? What's the purpose of it?
Kane at ringside?
Well, I know because Triple H is gonna have
Shawn Michaels, yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know. They should have just not. Shawn Michaels should have just gone and done his thing, and that's it. I don't know. They're like, I feel like they're overhyping it.
I think they are as well.
So that's why they're trying to put so many characters into. There's already 4 main people now that are gonna be there.
Yeah, I definitely agree that they are overhyping it now. Now I'm not even excited anymore for that match.
What is Kane gonna come next week and be like? And now I'm gonna have in my corner.
No, it's not even that. I just think that they're overhyping it, like you said. That I'm not excited anymore.
It's like we've seen this fight, man.
Yeah, you know I just think if they didn't really have to overhype it. I don't think they even had to have anybody come out.
The names itself made the match.
Exactly. The names themselves would have sold it. Yeah, that first Triple H promo would have just been enough.
Yeah.
That first promo that he did, was it 3 weeks ago, something like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? That first promo was enough.
You know how they should have hyped it?
How?
The same way they hyped Undertaker and Cena. Like, kind of like it was like at the end type of thing. Cena appeared, twice, and that's it?
Yeah.
And that's it. The Undertaker never appeared, and it just happened.
I don't know if I would have gone that far. I would have been like, hey, it's confirmed. It's going to fight. It's going to happen. We'll see The Undertaker at Super Showdown. But I wouldn't have The Undertaker come out until Super Showdown.
Rest.
And I would just have Triple H just cut a promo. Like he did, a couple of weeks ago. To me, that would have just worked fine. And I don't need this whole mumbo jumbo of everybody coming in every weekend.
And then I'm going to bring my mom.
Yeah. I don't need that. But moving on, speaking of international events, it was confirmed this Monday that WWE will be back in Saudi Arabia for WWE Crown Jewel.
This is October?
This is November 2nd. So WWE will be back in Saudi Arabia for the show they're going to be calling Crown Jewel. So just like we talked about in our podcast a couple of months ago, it seems it's going to be super funny, dude. Remember? Okay, so if you guys have not heard our podcast, the Saudi Arabia one, the results. You guys have to listen to that because I feel like that gives a lot of thought of what we kind of went through and watched the show. It was like I felt like we were watching a traveling circus.
Because believe it or not, the fans in the arena when you're watching it, it makes the show.
It does.
So when I was watching, I felt empty.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel excited. It didn't feel exciting. Actually, the show itself.
Yeah.
You couldn't really see people. You could just people getting up a fucking $1,000 chairs, whatever chairs they were, comfy.
Dude, they had like lazy boys.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. It wasn't exciting. And like when the crowd is chanting, the crowd is going off. It makes it more exciting and it kind of brings the show together.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, it did look like the Marling brother, the Irwin brothers,
the
Ringling brothers.
Yeah, it did. It really did. It looked like a traveling circus. It looked freaking weird, dude. I don't know how I felt about it. The show was okay. I just didn't know how I felt about the presentation.
I hope that it's different this time. That they actually make it like.
I don't want royalty ringside. They weren't really passionate about it.
Well, the thing is that's why I don't know what they're gonna do because I know there's fans out there, but like. I think it's not the same. I don't know. Maybe it's not. There's not the same passion that a lot of people in other places have towards the WWE.
Canada and London.
And I'm just saying. I feel like maybe it's a little newer out there.
Yeah. And
people are not in love with the characters. You know what I mean? Like you feel the love when you go to. We've been to to shows and like you feel the so I feel the energy. And there I felt like it was just a bunch of rich people chilling in there.
Yeah, and
sitting down.
That's exactly what it felt like.
Dance for me,
dance
puppets.
For me. Yeah, dance for me. I think that's what we said last time when we did that podcast. I was like, dance for me, monkeys. Dance for me. That's how it felt like. It felt like they were just there to entertain the king, and it was like, hey, might as well just fill it up with other people. Yeah, but they were just literally there to entertain the king. You know, what was it? What was it that there was a rumor that saying that he wanted Yokozuna or something like that?
Yeah, but he was like
sorry to break it to you, but Yokozuna's no longer with us. And it's been a long time. But so it's cool that they're going back, and I love international WWE when they go out of town and when they go. You know, I dig when they go to Canada.
Yeah,
I dig when they go to England. It's just because their energy is different, but their energy is still hot, dude. It's red hot.
It's different. It was different out there. It really was.
Yeah. So, but this Saudi Arabia, it doesn't feel right. I'm hoping. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say Australia's gonna be. It's gonna be badass.
Oh no, Australia's gonna. I think Australia's gonna be good.
I think they're gonna be badass. I really do. I think they're gonna have a great crowd. I think it's gonna be comparable to like the Canada crowd, to like the England crowd. I think they're gonna be red hot. They're gonna be badass.
Did you see all the pairings they're doing? They're throwing. I just see John Cena's pairing up with.
With Bobby Lashley, right?
Bobby
was it?
Yeah, Bobby Lashley against who was it?
Elias and Owens.
You know what? See, they're doing it again. They're just throwing people.
Together. Yeah,
kind of like a live show.
Yeah, but that one, dude, that one's gonna be kicking, dude. I think that one's gonna be really cool. But again, the crown jewel, I dig the idea. It's just the fact that, man, the Saudi Arabia, it just felt weird.
Yeah,
it felt weird. But anyways, that is the news for today. So Hell in a Cell, dude. Let's go ahead and talk about that pre-show. The New Day defeated Rusev Day. What did you think about that?
Actually, that's the one I didn't get to watch.
Oh, okay.
How was it? Good?
I think I was in the shower. I think I was showering during that match, so I didn't really get to. I watched the finish. I didn't get to watch the match.
I went on the WWE thing, and it says watch from the beginning, but it gives you the beginning after the pre-show.
Okay. And
it is more than a 3-hour thing, so I was like, but I didn't know what match until watch the whole thing. I was like, I haven't seen the New Day, and I was like, okay, then that was
they were in the pre-show. But okay, so then the first match of the night, Randy Orton defeated Jeff Hardy. Dude, what did you think about this match?
I'm not gonna lie, this was I can't say my favorite match, but one of the top matches. Like, it was awesome. The grueling, the way they were Randy Orton was bleeding, it was very good. Like, it's what I expected, but I didn't know that this fool was gonna hang from the. I'm sure it was planned. It looked pretty planned. I'm not gonna lie, but it was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So
okay, so you said this wasn't your favorite match of the night, but you really liked it.
There were some good matches, man.
There were some good matches. I freaking loved this match, dude. I loved it.
Yeah, you did tell me.
I told you, dude, I loved this match. I thought the violence, the brutality, everything. That was some of the most non-PG stuff I've seen in WWE TV in a long ass time. A long time, dude. My wife couldn't. She literally. I took a picture of her. I think I deleted it already. But she was like, she had a blanket on the couch and she was watching it with me. She put her blanket over her head. She's like, I can't watch that scene. The one where he put the screwdriver and started twisting.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
The gauges and stuff like that, dude. I was like, I couldn't see it neither. I was like covering my eyes, like, holy crap. My wife was like, tell me when it's over.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. My mom was like, tell me when it's done. Tell me, I cannot watch this. It was brutal, dude. Yeah. It was disgusting and it was brutal, but I loved it.
It was a good match, man.
It was a great match. And in the way, I didn't quite like the finish.
It was weird.
It was a weird finish, but overall, the match was fantastic. It was violent as hell. Did you see freaking Orton's leg where that little piece of skin?
Yeah, it was coming out.
Flapping out. Dude, holy crap, dude. I was with this match. I was like, this is a fantastic match.
It was a good match.
Like, a great opener. I loved this match.
I didn't like how it happened, but whatever. It's good.
Remember we were talking about, I think we were talking about last week, and I was saying
you didn't think that this one should have been exactly. And look at you. Look at you.
Look at me go. No, and I agree. I was like, I didn't think this match should have been a Hell in a Cell. I was like, nah, man, I think Becky and Charlotte, the story told more. They should have been the Cell. AJ and Samoa Joe, they should have been the Cell. I think their story told more. It was both of those feuds were a lot more personal. But Orton Jeff, I thought it was a great call from WWE. Again, it kind of removes that from the bucket list. I guess Jeff Hardy's never been in the Hell in a Cell and he's always wanted to. So and Jeff doesn't have too much time left.
I think that that happened so Jeff can take time.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's gonna be gone for a while.
Yeah, I think so too. Take some time off, but brutal match. I freaking loved it. I enjoyed it. And then immediately they went with a hot match too. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair.
That was a good match.
That was a really good match.
The last part kind of, I feel it was good, like the whole.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like it wasn't what they wanted it to be. I don't know if you saw kind of like
the finish.
The finish wasn't like. I'm not saying they didn't do it all the way, but I don't know. I feel like it was kind of like a slip. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It looked like a little arm.
It was supposed to be a cradle, I think.
Something like that, right?
Like it didn't look like an actual finisher, but whatever. It was a good match, man.
It was a really good
match, and I like that it was fair and square, and it was good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the match a lot. Happy Becky won. Did you see all those signs? I boo the woo.
Oh no, I didn't.
There's a bunch of signs that says I boo the woo. I thought it was hilarious.
It was a good match, and congratulations, Becky
Lynch. We got a lot more to talk about Becky Lynch later on today. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre defeat Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Fantastic match.
A very, very good match.
Yeah.
This is.
It was like 3 hot matches in a row, dude.
Yes.
It was insane. It was super 3 hot matches in a row.
This was super good. They all gave it that. And that it was fair and square, man.
Yeah. This one I liked the finish. I thought the finish was fine. What was it? I think Rollins had McIntyre up or something like that, right?
Somebody was outside. Oh.
No. Rollins had Ziggler up, and then McIntyre came in and hit the Claymore, and then kind of Ziggler fell on top of him. Fell on top of Rollins.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even like intentional type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought that was a really good match. Great match. AJ Styles defeated Samoa Joe. What did you think about this match?
I like the match, bro.
You like the match? I thought the match was okay. I think I liked their SummerSlam match better than this one.
I was actually very high in this one, but I think I texted you saying that I liked this match.
Yeah,
I really did. No, in my preference, I liked the match. It was really good. Samoa Joe is such a technician, man.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I don't know. I guess that's why I liked it. I liked the way Samoa Joe wrestled this time. Yeah, but overall, I'm actually I want to watch the third match.
Yeah, I'm actually. I guess we could talk about this now, but. You know, I'm a huge AJ Styles fan. I love AJ Styles. But I feel like this may be the time to put the belt on Joe.
Probably.
You know, like I feel like this is kind of the time to put the belt on Joe. He's been crushing it. Promos, wrestling, he's been crushing it. I think this is a good time to put the belt on him, even if it's for a few months and you give it back to AJ. AJ already broke a couple of records. Didn't they want him to break a couple of records?
I think he's like over 300 days.
Right? I think they want him to break a couple of records. I don't know what they're actually shooting for. If they have a record in mind, hey, you know what? We really want AJ to break this record, this type of record, then I understand them keeping the belt on him. But he already broke. He's the longest reigning SmackDown champion. He already broke that record. You know, so I don't know what other record they might be waiting for him to break. If they don't have anything in mind, I say just give the belt to Joe for a couple of months.
He deserves it, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. But the next match, The Miz and Maurice defeated Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella.
This was actually not that great.
No, it wasn't. It was really whack. But yeah, The Miz. But it did surprise me that The Miz and Maurice won. I was surprised.
They gave him the win. It's because of the show.
Could be because of the show. I was surprised because of this. Ronda Rousey defeated Alexa Bliss.
This was a good match. I liked it. It was decent. I like that Ronda Rousey did some good wrestling. They let her wrestle. Yeah. And of course at the end, she won.
Yeah. She did, you know, she played the hurt part a couple of times where Alexa was getting some good offense and stuff. Yeah, I thought this match was pretty good. It was better than what Ronda was doing in Raw and all this stuff.
Yeah. She's doing better. I think the more she wrestles, the better she's getting, of course.
And that's what even though sometimes we'll see some matches where like this was horrendous, and it's happened when we've seen some Ronda matches, we've been like, oh my god, this was crap. But technically, she has to keep doing it to get better.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I know sometimes we look at it and we're like, oh, geez, you know, this was garbage, but she's gonna put out some garbage for her to eventually do some better.
Of course, we didn't get this great at podcasting because
now we're like A+ podcasters. You know, it's like we didn't get that great. You know, just we had to keep practicing and being consistent. And except for last week where you freaking blew me off.
Oh, what you talking about?
I had to put the podcast at night. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put it on YouTube. So sorry, YouTube guys, if you guys were listening. I didn't put last week's podcast on YouTube because
it wasn't that great, anyways.
It's because John wasn't high. You weren't high enough, right? Main event: Roman Reigns defeated Braun Strowman. Oh, actually, no. Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman ended in a no contest. Sorry about that. Well, what did you think about this match?
I liked the match, but what I liked the most was the whole situation that was going on. I thought that was cool. I thought that was risky. And like, I don't know, the whole little situation that happened, there was like 2 situations going at once, one on top of the cage, one inside the cage. Then you got Brock coming in. I didn't like the outcome of the match itself, like how it ended and everything, but I liked the whole match as a whole.
Okay. To me, the match was boring until all freaking chaos came loose. Until the, McIntyre and Ziggler came out, and then you got the Shield coming out. And then when everything started, that's when the match, that's when like the fun started.
The fun
for me.
started, yeah.
Yeah, you got Ziggler and Rollins, they do the little headbutt, they fall to the announce tables, and you got, Brock coming in, destroying everything and everybody. And again, I didn't like the finish. There's a lot of finishes I didn't like. The Hell in a Cell, both Hell in a Cells finish, I didn't really like. So there was a couple of finishes that just didn't work out for me. And this one didn't. I didn't either. I think people were pretty pissed off too.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. But that's why I told you the whole situation, how it ended up. I thought it was cool. Yeah. But overall, I'm in between the Orton match and the tag team match.
Yeah, I think
that's why I told you I didn't know, because both matches were amazing, bro.
I think easily my top 3 are the Hell in a Cell, the SmackDown Hell in a Cell, the tag match, and Becky and Charlotte. I think those were the best matches of the night, and those were the first 3 matches of the night too. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it got everybody hyped. Those 3 matches.
Oh yeah, good, bro. Oh yeah. So in general, what do you give Hell in a Cell? What do you think about Hell in a Cell in general as a show?
I think like a 7.5, 8, maybe.
I thought it was a good show.
It was overall. It was good.
Besides the crappy finishes on some of the matches, I thought the show was legit.
I think all the matches were good, except the mixed match.
The mixed tag match. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Monday Night Raw. Do you remember how Monday Night Raw opened? Because I completely forgot.
No. Roman, always.
Roman, that's right, huh?
Roman came in, started talking about the outcome, and I think he called out Brock too.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he did announce, so Baron Corbin came out and he did announce that we're gonna get a triple threat match at Crown Jewel. I guess that's the official name for the Saudi Arabia show on November 2nd.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Strowman, Lesnar versus and Roman. All 3 of those guys, triple threat match for the Universal Championship. But yeah, and then that's right. Baron Corbin is there, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna put you in the main event. You're gonna defend that championship against me." So he's gonna defend him against Corbin later on that night.
Later on that night, yeah.
First match of the night, we got Drew McIntyre defeating Dean Ambrose in a good match.
Really
I thought it was a good match.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a fun match.
Well, they gave it to McIntyre. I thought something was gonna happen, but
yeah, I thought so too.
It was he beat him fair and square.
Yeah, he did. I thought it was gonna be different. I feel like Ambrose's momentum since coming back has slowed now.
They slowed him down.
They slowed him down a lot. They really did, and I think that was kind of a mistake. Again, I think everybody was calling for it. They were like, we want Ambrose heel. I think everybody wanted him heel. Hell, I think even he wanted to go heel. But again, it goes again that they try to form the Shield so then Roman doesn't get any boos.
Yeah.
So then Roman. So it's just kind of like. You're not gonna boo the Shield. You might boo Roman, but you're not gonna boo the Shield. So that kind of that's kind of what I was saying, that it puts a damper on the whole roster when they're just making sure that they just do everything possible to make sure Roman gets a good reaction, or those 6 guys get all the spotlights.
Because they think that eventually people are gonna start cheering Roman. And actually, believe it or not, it's been kind of it's transitioning. I think. Yeah,
it's been going okay, but I don't know about that. Chad Gable defeated Victor. Chad Gable.
I texted you about this.
What'd you say again?
Chad Gable is amazing, bro. This dude, like the thing is that it's not just his wrestling. He is a beautiful wrestler. He's a great wrestler.
He is a good wrestler.
But his enthusiasm, and he has fun doing it. You know what I mean? And he's a face. He can do it.
Yeah,
he's like smiling the whole time. And then those suplexes that he does, bro.
Dude, that's some power. He's like not that tall guy.
I think maybe 5'7", and he's super duper strong.
Yeah,
and he's very athletic. So I don't know. This match was awesome. I love watching Chad Gable.
Yeah. The Undertaker comes out because the promo, we already talked about that earlier.
Rest
in peace. Bailey defeated Dana Brooke So yeah, Bailey was joined by Sasha Banks and the children who were survivors of pediatric cancer. I like what they're doing. They're doing the whole what's it, Connor's Cure Month and stuff like that. They usually do that, and I think next month they do the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay. The Susan G. Coleman. Yeah. They do that. So yeah, it's all good. It brings awareness to issues and stuff like that. But I dug the entrance where Sasha and Bailey had the little kids doing the little hands up, so the inflatable, I didn't see that part. The inflatable things go up. It was a really cool entrance. So what was it? Oh yeah, so yeah, Bailey hits Brooke, Dana Brooke with a running knee, and then Bailey to belly. Who else calling me? Oh, nobody's calling me. And then that's it for the win. AOP with their manager Drake.
He looks like a dwarf. I'm not gonna lie, he looks like a dwarf next to him, bro.
You know what they need to do?
He just looked that small. How small is he?
He was in the cruiserweights. Yeah, he's got to be.
What, like 5'5", maybe?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Dude,
really?
They
5'5"?
They look like.
The
dudes are like 6'2", 6'3".
They're not big. Ginormous, dude. 5'4". What?
What did I tell you?
Holy crap, dude! My wife is taller than he is.
That's why he looks so small.
Oh damn!
They're literally almost a foot taller than him.
Oh damn!
I told you, he looks small. I'm telling you, he's Rey Mysterio's taller than him.
That's true. Mysterio's probably is taller. Oh damn! I didn't know he was that small. I was like, nah, dude's gotta be like 5'7". No, he is small.
I don't know, bro. He looks so weird.
Moly.
Like when you see him in the middle of the ring and you see him in the right there next to both of them, he looks puny.
Okay, let's fix up Drake Maverick. What would you have him do different?
Not wear what they wear.
I agree with you.
Maybe the same thing. The way he was doing his 205 thing, just
a
dressed
suit.
up a suit, he'll look way better.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they're not doing that. I don't know why they are insisting on having him look like AOP.
No, you're supposed to be the manager. Let them look mean. You do not look. We laugh. Like he should put on a fucking suit.
Look, this reminds me. Okay, I'm a baseball fan. Okay, and every time I watch baseball, I'm always like, why do the managers always wear the suits like the baseball players? That to me doesn't. I guess it used to be because there used to be player managers. But that was back in the days. You don't see that anymore. It's not going to be a manager. It's not going to go up there and pitch. Yeah. So to me, it makes no more sense for baseball managers to wear a uniform. It should be in suits like basketball players.
Soccer coaches too.
Like soccer coaches, basketball coaches. I know football coaches are a little bit more in like track outfits and stuff like that, which is fine. But I think with AOP, it's and Drake Maverick, I think it kind of goes the same. I think him as the manager, he shouldn't really dress like them because he looks awkward, almost like a baseball manager looks awkward wearing a baseball uniform. He should be in a suit or something.
When he holds their hands up, he holds their elbows. Because that's the only thing.
You know what I want them to see? I want them both to hold up Drake Maverick by the hand and just dangle him, dude. Just freaking dangle him. I want to see that.
So, and then I have nothing against people, but like his accent just makes, I don't know, bro. He's just like, overall, he's just, no.
It's not working for me again because of the goofiness that he looks.
Yeah, he looks. There you go. That's the word. He looks goofy.
It looks goofy. To me, I don't mind the accent and all that stuff. It's the goofiness that he looks. It's the goofiness that he looks. Put him on a suit. I agree about AOP having a mouthpiece, and I think he's a great mouthpiece. I think he will do a great job. Just put him on something different. Don't make him look like them. It just looks awkward. It looks weird. It looks like a little kid trying to play dress up.
Yes.
It looks weird.
He looks like literally a Halloween costume, bro.
Yeah. It looks weird. Let's move on to where are we at? We are at Seth Rollins defeating Dolph Ziggler to retain the Intercontinental Championship. So earlier that day, Baron Corbin told Ziggler, hey, if you want to get your rematch, you can get it today. And if Seth Rollins does not show up or does not want to wrestle, he will be stripped from the title and you will be the new champion. Ended up that Seth Rollins did show up and he did end up getting the win at the end using the stomp for the pin. So
it was a good match.
It was a good match. I liked it a lot.
No matter what it is, for them to wrestle that next day after they threw themselves over those tables is It takes a lot of work and a lot of courage to do something like that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They look beat up either way.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Then we get a Ronda Rousey segment when she's going to issue an open challenge for her Raw Women's Championship. Then Natalia's music hits, but it's actually the Riot Squad who emerges, dragging Natalia out onto the stage. So they kicked her ass backstage and they dragged her out to the stage. So then Ruby Riott says she's going to be the one that's going to answer the challenge, but Rousey attacks the whole Riot Squad before the bell or the referee arrives. So match never really got started. But then the Riot Squad eventually they overwhelm Ronda Rousey before the Bella Twins make the save, setting up the 6-man tag match at the Super Showdown.
Boo! I thought it was too good to be true. I was like, "I'll challenge my ass."
Yeah, we got a little segment from Braun Strowman, which was hilarious. With Baron Corbin saying, "Hey, I hope Baron was like, Strowman was like, hey, I hope you win because I know I can kill you." Oh my lord, Strowman! That was
hilarious, bro.
That was super funny. I was like, "Yo, Strowman, calm down. You can go to jail, bro. You got you got a wrestling career."
I feel like he wasn't supposed to say that, and it just came out.
It's because it's true because kill is a really strong word in a PG era. You know what I mean? Especially nowadays. Nowadays, what's going on around? You know what I mean? Kill is a very strong word.
Everybody gets butthurt.
So I did not expect him to. I agree with you. I think it might have been a slip up.
I think you can tell he kind of. I feel like he got stuck, and then that's the only thing that came out.
Yeah.
I'm sure he put it. I think he was probably saying squash you or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Because kill you, bro. When was the last time somebody said kill on WWE?
Yeah, I don't remember. These days in the PG area, I don't remember. Mean. He said it mean, dude. It's true. I think it was an accident. I didn't bring it up. I think so too. Literally, I mean, we're talking about kids watching this program, and you're using the word "kill you." I'm going to kill you. I know I can kill you. That's what it says.
Yeah. Lo regañaron, yo creo.
I think so. I think somebody told them something. I don't know, dude.
I'm sure.
We could be speculating, but
I'm sure because I don't remember. I haven't heard that word in a long time. At least
even in the PG, even in the TV-14 in the Attitude era, I don't remember them using the word "kill you."
Yeah, I think it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, I don't. But you know what? I feel like he's used it before.
No, I don't think so.
I don't Maybe I'm wrong. Then we get Bobby Lashley versus Elias, which ended in a no contest. Okay, so this was hilarious. So Leo Rush apparently is his new manager.
He's good, man.
I like it. I think I texted you about it. I might have texted you. I texted my brother.
Yeah, you did.
But I texted you. I was like, I love this pairing about Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush. I think it's hilarious. I think it's awesome. How big is Leo Rush? Is he also a Drake Maverick?
He's also very small. Yeah.
Is he really? Leo
Rush.
My man. No, he's a little taller. He's 5'6", 5'5", 5'6".
An inch or two taller.
But yeah, dude, I freaking dig it. The dude
flies.
He does. It was hilarious.
He looked like he was. You know how I don't know what is it. Mario, they go boing boing. That's how he looked like. He was just bouncing up and down.
I freaking love it. I mean, we've mentioned it before in the past. Bobby Lashley is a tremendous talent. Yes. The dude can go. The dude can wrestle. The thing that's missing from him is a personality. He's got no personality.
I think they did a good job.
And I think this is a perfect pairing. I think this gives him a little bit more of a personality.
Once again, the WWE is listening because we've talked about this before.
We did talk about this.
How
we didn't mention Leo Rush, but we did mention that he may need a mouthpiece or he needs something because his personality is lacking.
I think Leo's perfect, bro.
I agree.
He's funny. Everybody, people, you can tell people like him.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get there, man. And I like that they're kind of like since they know he's a wrestler, they involve him a little bit.
Yeah.
You know how they
get him a little bit more physical.
So I thought it was cool.
Yeah. You know what would be funny? I think I can see like a 4-man tag match. Or is it a tag match?
Yeah.
Leo and Bobby versus Elias and Kevin Owens. I maybe not because they're gonna do the tag match at Super Showdown with John Cena, but I like it. I like the fact that he's getting involved, but I also like the fact that he's now the Bobby Lashley's mouthpiece, which is what he needed.
The way he talks is so. It's hilarious. Just his voice is cool. Like I don't know. He has that manager voice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I dig it a lot. So then Ember Moon is gonna take on Mickie James and Alicia Fox, but she needs to find a partner And you know, this immediately was like, okay, well, which women on the roster is left? It was definitely Nia. To me, it was no surprise. I knew it was gonna be Nia.
I saw it on social media before I watched it.
Before you watched. Oh yeah, you watched it on Hulu, right?
I watched it on Hulu, but lately, since I got cable now, they show it at 8.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do show it at 8.
WWE's because they start at 5, right? Or 5. They
start at 5,
and that's when they show it on DirecTV, right?
They show it on DirecTV on 5.
They start posting.
DirecTV has like the East Coast feed, so they get it. I get the East Coast feed. But yeah,
they start posting on Instagram.
And
I
Instagram.
follow them, and sometimes I'll be like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
So I stop getting on Instagram.
You stop getting on Instagram
for like the next 3 hours.
That's true. So then Ember Moon and Nia Jax defeated Mickie James and Alicia Fox. Yeah, it was okay.
Decent. It was whatever.
It was okay. Apparently, Alexa Bliss is really legitimately injured. That's what I'm hearing.
She got out. She's not in the mixed match.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense. I guess she
got her how?
I guess Hell in a Cell. That's what I heard. With the Ronda match, that she woke up the following day feeling like numbness and stuff like that. I don't know. That's what I read somewhere. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I read somewhere. So then we get the main event where Roman Reigns defeated Baron Corbin by disqualification to retain the Universal Championship. But then Corbin remembers that he is the acting general manager of Monday Night Raw and restarts the match as a no DQ. So then again, Roman Reigns was able to defeat him to regain the Universal Championship after everybody comes out. It was okay. Yeah. Overall, Raw, what did you think about Raw?
It was decent. I think give it like a 7 maybe.
Yeah, it was fine. Okay, so we get the beginning of SmackDown, where we what was it? The Miz, right? The Miz and Maryse open. They taunt Daniel Bryan during the Miz TV segment. I feel like they announced. Oh yeah, they announced that for the Super Showdown, the Miz versus Daniel Bryan, and the winner will be the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Yeah. So that was pretty much the thing that they announced. But there was a little bit of accidental knockdowns of Maryse. During the whole little Miz TV thing.
Yeah, the first one was fake.
Yeah.
So the Miz would do the skull crusher. I think that's what it is.
Skull crushing finale.
And then it was fake. And then, what else happened?
Yeah, it was fake. And then So then he knocked the Miz off the apron and then onto Maryse.
Oh, that she actually did hit him, but yeah. That's really it, right?
That was pretty much it. I didn't even see.
Yeah, the second wasn't that great.
I didn't even see. Whatever. Yeah, it was okay. Cesaro defeated Kofi Kingston with the neutralizer.
Good match.
Yeah. Aiden English and Rusev, they argue backstage about their tag team title loss at Hell in a Cell. So we pretty much know where that's going to end up going. So we do get a U.S. Championship match with Shinsuke Nakamura, who defeated Rusev. Rusev and Aiden English have broken up.
It's over because he said that there was a segment in the back before the match.
There was.
That he was I guess Rusev told him he wasn't good enough because that's the reason why they lost at the tag team titles or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he left. And Aiden English saw one of the people from the back and just started talking smack, saying that if it wasn't for him, Rusev Day wouldn't have. And it's actually true. That's true. Actually a legit thing.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, but you had with Lana there, she heard everything. Yeah. But yeah, he ended up turning heel. He crushed him.
I do think Rusev and English are both responsible for Rusev Day. But I do agree that if it wasn't for English, Rusev Day wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was a whole part of it and everything, and he's actually talked about it in English. I heard it, and I think he knows it like a podcast. He talked about how it was how it came up about that. But anyways, no more Rusev Day. I was actually on WWE the Instagram, and then they tagged Aiden English, and he put it's Aiden English Day. Right.
Yeah.
And then Shinsuke Nakamura commented, he's like, "Thank you for the assist."
Thank you for what?
The assist, because
the match. That's right.
Because in the match it was that's accidental.
Funny, actually.
Yeah, they do that. Like they
go back and forth.
They comment each other and stuff like that.
I didn't see the tweet, but that's funny. I have to catch that.
But yeah, it was okay. It was an okay match.
Yeah, it was okay. So the next match, AJ Styles defeated Andrade Cien Almas. Really good match.
Yes. Dude, I didn't, like I told you before, I never followed Cien Almas.
Yeah.
But till now, the dude's a beast, bro.
Yeah, the dude can go.
He's amazing. He's a good wrestler, man. And
apparently Vince McMahon is really impressed with Cien Almas. So look for Almas to be getting some type of push.
Well, this is the second time they put him against AJ Styles. That's no
and
title match, of course.
And they make him look legitimate too.
Yeah, and it's been this match. I think this match was better than the other one, and the other one was amazing too.
Yeah,
bro, this guy he's awesome. He's a very good. Like I'm a fan. Like I used to not, but I'm a fan of Cien Almas.
I think this guy's going to be the next Latin America superstar.
Yeah, we talked about this.
But I think the problem with him is that he works so well as a heel, and I think WWE still probably would like to find maybe another Latin America guy that can work as a face. Yeah. Which right now that's what they keep bringing back, like a Rey Mysterio, because technically he can do that. You know, he's the Latin American guy that the fans can get behind. Andrade Cien Almas reminds me more of a Alberto Del Rio, where it's like a great worker. He's not good in the mic because he can barely speak English. But he's got Zelina Vega.
That's the thing, though. But I don't think Zelina Vega is gonna stay there long because because I feel like the whole women's thing is coming up, and she's a good wrestler. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'm sure she wants to be part of that. So I think that they've been actually making Almas talk a little bit. And I think maybe he is practicing. He is learning.
Yeah.
I think they're probably, because if I were Cien Almas, and I, of course, my talent is there.
Yeah.
I would literally get up somebody to teach me every damn day to learn English. So I agree, because he can be good, and I think anybody can be good he's good on camera, when she's with her and all this stuff. So I think he should be fine. But because I don't think what's her name, Vega's gonna be there forever, man. She's a great wrestler.
She is a great wrestler.
I think she deserves to be on the women's roster right now.
I agree with that. I just don't know. I just don't know if he can go by himself without a mouthpiece for the next year.
That's true. He does need some good time. He does. Yeah, his English is very choppy.
Granted, Nakamura's been doing it.
But I don't know. But
with Nakamura, it's different though, right? It does feel, or even Asuka's
Nakamura's English is way better than Cien Almas.
Yeah.
Nakamura can have a full conversation with you. It's just that his pronunciation is not that great.
Yeah,
but you can understand what he says.
Yeah, you can.
Asuka, I don't know what it is about Asuka. She does not speak it.
She doesn't speak a lick of English.
Asuka and Cien Almas has the same. I think they're in the same level when it comes to English.
But you see, with Asuka, I feel like it works
because of her character. Because of her character. Her character, the way she carries herself and everything, the way she does it, she does not need to talk.
And if she does, one-liners.
It's like one or two lines.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's true. She doesn't really need to cut a promo.
But with him, all he has is his skills. But his skills only show when he gets to the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With Asuka, she has a swag. She has everything coming in. She doesn't need to talk.
Yeah.
So it's different. I think it's different. But I think it's going to be... He's... Man, bro. This match was good.
It was really good. I really liked it as well. And then is this the main event? Was this the main event?
Yeah, there was Cien Almas was the main event.
Asuka defeated Billie Kay. That was technically the main event of wrestling wise.
It was whack though.
It was, yeah. I didn't like it. But then we get to the ending segment of SmackDown where Paige.
Oh, Paige is so sexy.
Paige brought out Becky Lynch to celebrate her title win at Hell in a Cell, to coronate the new champion. Becky Lynch was straight up dropping some fire on those promos. Amazing.
I just want to give Becky an A+ for the past 3 weeks. Actually, for the past months, she's been beating everybody. She got to where she is, and her promos have been lit. Her promos have been so good, bro. Like, I love the character she's portraying right now. The way she does it, the way she fucking came out to receive her belt. Like, yeah, that's fucking right.
I saw a sign there at the arena, and it said Becky 316 said, "I just whooped your lass."
Oh, I did see that. I saw something 316, but I didn't get to read the whole thing.
That's awesome, dude. Her promo was so freaking good, dude.
I wasn't expecting the bitch. I was not expecting.
I wasn't either, dude. My wife and I were at the edge of the seat. We're like, "Wow, this is amazing." Becky Lynch is the most interesting character in the WWE right now,
and she's gonna win again. Whenever their what's it called, their what's her name? Their clause. What is it when they redeem
the
again?
rematch?
Yeah, the rematch.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna win, bro. I think they're gonna let her keep it for a while.
I hope she's the most interesting character in WWE. She deserves it,
bro, and everybody loves her no matter what. Yeah. They're like, you deserve it. Everybody screamed, and it's true.
Yeah, she definitely deserves it. And she hasn't really been too heelish. She's just been a bitch. If you notice that, she really... I remember that first promo when she turned heel after SummerSlam. She was like, I blame the fans. It didn't work.
She hasn't said anything.
She hasn't said anything about the fans. She's just been very... I guess like they say, very tween. Like they use the word tweener.
Yeah, because any other heel, when they won the match... I mean, when they won the title, they would have been, I did this on my own. I didn't need you guys. That always happens, right? Yeah. Every heel says it. You guys are nothing, blah, blah, it's all me. She would have done that.
And she did, but it backfired.
Remember, did say that?
She did that. She said that the first SmackDown after SummerSlam when she turned heel.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why she did it then. But I'm saying her winning the title, if she was a full-blown heel, she would have done that.
Oh, yeah, she would have
do it, but she didn't.
Yeah,
you're right. She's just being a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of like it.
She's probably on her period for the next.
Oh, John. No.
The next year.
Come on, John.
Ooh, with your moody ass.
I love it, though.
Sorry, I was married for a long time. Yeah, it was awesome, and the whole Flair did her job. It was great, and then at the end she just called her a bitch, and they went at it. It was good, bro.
Freaking loved it, dude.
She said, "Call me a queen."
Call me. Dude, she was like,
"Call me queen." Call me queen.
She was like, put my what is it? Raise my hand, and it's like, no, put my belt around my waist. Yeah. No, call me queen, dude. It was freaking straight fire. Taking away her catchphrases. Yes. It was a freaking great promo.
It was. Becky's doing good. I think that they should WWE let her keep it for a while and let her cut these damn promos. Her and Joe are on a roll when it comes to promos.
Yeah. I've said it. I think right now, the last a month or whatever it is, Becky Lynch has been the most interesting character WWE has.
Yeah. She's
been the most interesting character right now. And you just got to ride that wave. And even if she keeps it till WrestleMania and she loses it at Mania, whatever. But you gotta, man, let her keep it for a bit, man. She deserves it, and she's been doing good.
It's not like I'm not trying to be messed up, but it's not like she's a Carmella. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is actually she's a good wrestler. Like she's been working and doing. I think it's time for her to keep it for a while.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, that's actually would have been one of the best promos in a while.
Yeah, it's been one of the best promos, especially women promos. I think my brother texted me. He was like, "Dude, that's got to be one of the best women promos I've seen in a long time."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Yeah, I agree."
I don't think anybody, and I wouldn't think of anybody else that's good on the mic right now as women, other than Charlotte Flair is great.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair is great. Yeah.
But I don't know. It's this
promo worked. It was great. It worked.
It was awesome. I think it was everything everybody expected. This is how she's gonna do it. What you got on Randy Orton in the back, looking at the repeats of how he did the thing? But did you hear what he said?
No, what did he say?
This is nothing compared to what I'm gonna do to my next victim.
Oh,
so that means that's why I told you that Jeff Hardy's gonna probably be out for a while. Because he's already saying, okay, I'm done with Jeff. So Jeff is going to be, I'm sure he's going to be gone. Yeah. So he's going to pick somebody else.
Oh, that's interesting.
So who's another person, another face that is all about the fans and all this stuff?
I was going to say AJ, but right now he's at that program. Dang. And it's got to be in SmackDown. Bryan.
Can be Bryan after the Miz does what he does.
After the Miz thing, it could be Bryan. Who else though?
Because he did say that. He said it. He's all for my next. He said victim. I think he did say that.
Let me see. I'm gonna look at the SmackDown roster, list of WWE personnel. There's literally a list. Male wrestlers, SmackDown male wrestlers. Here's a list. Faces. Yeah, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan.
And it has to be somebody up there because believe it or not, Randy Orton only messes with people. They put him with people that are pretty big.
That is it, bro.
That is it.
Look at the list of all the faces. Unless he tries to go to takes the New Day by himself.
I don't think so.
I don't think
the New Day's gonna. When the New Day feuds with somebody, they feud for a while. And especially they're gonna feud with the Bar right now. They're feuding with the Bar, so that's gonna be a while.
You know what I'm gonna say? Oh, okay. I'm calling it right now. I think this is gonna be it. I'm calling it right now. Super Showdown, right? It's gonna be The Miz versus Daniel Bryan, and the winner faces the champion.
Randy Orton's
gonna cost Daniel Bryan the chance to ask for the number one contender. Then you got that Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton feud, and then you got the Miz and AJ Styles feud.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I wouldn't. That's actually believable.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, guys.
That's actually very believable because, believe it or not, I feel like they would give The Miz a chance to be champion again.
Yeah.
Because The Miz is big right now.
He
with
is.
the show and everything. Yeah. And you know that the WWE does that.
Yeah.
When they're big, they go with that. Especially if they have something on the side or something, they push with that person. And The Miz is a great character.
You know what? I'm taking it to the bank. I'm willing to put in some money. I think that's what's going to happen.
It's believable, bro.
It is believable, though.
Very believable. Because if we went down the roster,
there's
nobody.
We legitimately went down the roster right now. We have the roster on
nobody.
Wikipedia, list of WWE personnel. We went to male SmackDown. There's nobody that comes to mind other than AJ Styles or Daniel Bryan that can fit that role.
Yeah, because Jeff Hardy was all about the people, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember his promo. He talked about how they praise this person and that blah blah blah.
They're not gonna do Rusev. I know Rusev is a face right now, but they're not gonna do Rusev.
They wouldn't do Rusev, and it wouldn't be as interesting.
Exactly. They're not gonna do R-Truth. You know, again, he's a face, but they're not gonna do R-Truth. Like you said, it's got to be a big name, and it's got to be somebody that it's got to be a big name. It's got to be Daniel Bryan, bro. Daniel Bryan.
Because Orton doesn't have anything for the super shoulder.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have anything, and I don't think they're gonna put him with anything.
But you think they would? The way Randy Orton's character right now is very ruthless.
It is,
and when that happens, they give Orton more what's that word? Lo dejan más hacer, like they let him do a little more of what he wants.
Okay.
When like the way he's been like beat the crap out of Jeff Hardy these few times, like it's ruthless, bro.
It is.
Like
I like it.
And that's his character. It's very like it's just mad and strong. So I'm like, even though Daniel Bryan has gone through his injuries, like you think that they're gonna let him do what he did to Jeff?
Yes, I now I do think so. Daniel Bryan is a full-time wrestler now,
so they're just gonna let him beat his ass.
Ass.
Yeah, because dude, WWE is fake to a certain extent.
Yeah.
These materials of all the stuff that they use, we know that of course they're not as thick or as everything as normal, but those are real hits, bro. Those chairs are actually real.
Yeah.
And the reason why they bent is because these dudes are big. Yeah. It's not because they're like thin. No, these dudes are huge.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm excited actually. I'm excited if he does.
I just booked it for you, man.
That
Don't get too excited. Maybe
have they ever feuded?
Yeah, they have.
They
feuded a long time ago. Yeah, they feuded for a bit. But this is a new Randy Orton. And you could even say this is kind of a rebooted Daniel Bryan because of the whole coming back.
Because he did say that from the beginning, that he was back to destroy all those people.
Yeah.
He did say that. So, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the only people, I don't see him doing to AJ Styles because he's a champion right now.
Yeah.
Maybe later. Yeah. But right now, the only person is going to be
Bryan.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
Yeah. Well, that is it for us today, guys. A long podcast today. Finally, we got to talk a lot.
We did hit that hour.
We did hit that. Well, we're really close to hitting that hour. But yeah, anything else you want to say, John?
No, I think overall it was good.
It was a good week.
I think the whole 3 days it was good, and I think it was finally we got a good podcast compared to last week.
Yeah, don't listen to last week's. But if you do, don't forget to rate us, guys. Make sure we are on iTunes. We are on Apple. Yeah, on Apple Podcasts, on Google Podcasts. We are on Anchor. We are on YouTube. We are on Spotify, and we are on probably a couple of other things that I can't remember right now. Mm-hmm. But we are on those platforms. So don't forget to rate us, guys. Give us 5 stars. And we will love you guys forever. Go ahead and show us some love on YouTube. Comment on our videos. Let us know what you guys are thinking, because we will respond, and we will respond with love. With hi. We'll respond with love. No, guys, but make sure you guys give us a rating. Give us some comments and reviews and stuff like that. We will greatly appreciate it. That way we can, show Apple, hey, look, guys, we got some stuff.
Mira,
push us up on the list.
Mira manzana.
Push us up on the list.
Señor
Manzana. Well, that is it.
I think so, man. Enzo Amore, best wrestler, step on the ring.
Never mind. Don't even rate us just because he said that.
Big cash right behind him.
Oh, jeez. My name is Mike.
My name is John. Peace.